What is up, everybody? It is just me and Max. I have no idea where anybody else is, but we are here to talk about.
They were abducted.
Stuff. Yeah, they must have.
Listen, whoever took Justin, all right? Now, I just want to let you know that I have a certain set of skills. All right, you can let him go now, unharmed. But if you don't, I will find you, and I will use my skills on you. I will annoy you to death with Star Wars knowledge.
He will. I've seen him do it. There's a lot to talk about, guys. I have the Superman trailer pulled up. We'll react to that. Also, good news this week for all of us Jessica Jones fans, because Kristen Ritter is back as Jessica Jones. If they announced that Michael Coulter was back as Luke Cage, I wouldn't be mad, but I'm not as excited about that. The only one I don't want back is Finn Jones. Like, this guy just needs to be done with the franchise. Like, he did his time. We had some boardroom meetings. It was fun.
It's not that he needs to be done with the franchise. The franchise needs to be done with him. He just ain't it. Again, like, nothing against the guy. I'm sure he's a perfectly fine person, but he does not know kung fu. Okay, like, I just feel like the one credential for the job is no kung fu. He does not. So that's where I'm at.
Know how to fight. Acting is optional.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, look, I don't want you here to talk. Okay, I definitely don't want you here to talk in a boardroom. You're the Iron Fist. Okay. It doesn't say the golden. It's not the golden tongue. It's not the great orator. It's the Iron Fist. Okay. Let's go.
And I could see if they cast a guy who didn't know how to fight and he was like an amazing actor, but he's not a good actor. Like, to boot, like, he's one of the worst actors I've seen in anything. And he was better when he appeared in Luke Cage season 2 for that, like, 30 seconds. Like, his acting did get better, but he's still not, like, to make that choice to go with him over somebody who can fight can't be based on acting, because he's not great at that.
Yeah, he's not good at any of the things that you would need him to be good at for this job. Again, like, you know, you're not winning Oscars, you're not winning Emmys, and you don't know kung fu. Okay, like, that's just it. Like, you know, again, like, I'm sure he's a perfectly lovely person.
I'm sure he's nice. Maybe we can have dinner sometime, but I just don't want you back.
Oh yeah. I mean, I would hang out with that guy. He seems like a guy you could hang out with.
Mm-hmm. And he's done more things than I have.
No,
he was Iron Fist.
Oh yeah, I mean, he was in Game of Thrones. You know, like, he's done stuff, but yeah, no, you know, I don't. No, not Iron Fist. You know, like, let's find somebody who knows kung fu.
The Kristen Ritter back gets 2 thumbs up. I love her, like, in general, and I love her as this character. Like, she looks like the Jessica Jones from the comic books, and it's great. It's fantastic, and it makes me very, very happy. And another thing that made me very, very happy is I went and saw Final Destination Bloodlines with Max, and this movie, like, spoiler alert for my feelings on it, this movie delivered in all of the ways you expect a Final Destination movie to deliver. And when I review a movie, I always look at what the movie says it's going to be, and this movie delivered like tenfold. And I had so much fun watching this. The Tony Todd stuff, I mean, I don't want to do too much spoilers, but mild spoiler. You know, there's a scene where he's talking to the kids, like he does in all the movies, about death. And he's at the very end, he's like, you know, just enjoy life, because one of these days your time's going to come. And knowing that he passed away, and seeing that, because he was frail in this movie, and just seeing him like that, like, I didn't expect to have a tear in a Final Destination movie, but I had a tear in a Final Destination movie just because of what happened after. I don't know if it would have had that same impact, but just seeing him talk about how life is precious and just hold on to the time you have, and then knowing, like, he passed away like very shortly after, it just got me in the feels. But
yeah, can we throw up the spoiler? I had to talk mild spoiler, but I mean, it's a Final Destination movie, so, you know, like, you know what this is, right? But if this is your first Final Destination movie for some reason, we're gonna throw up the spoilers. Give us like 2 minutes. You plug your ears. You plug your ears. Wait for the spoiler alert to go down. But I like the movie. It was fun. It's a Final Destination movie. I think it's the second best Final Destination movie after the first one. But there's just some things like Death is a snarky asshole in this movie. Like it's just a little too much, like but like with the Tony Todd character, if I was that guy, he's like, oh, I got cancer or whatever, but like, you can live for years and years and years with cancer. Like I would do if the rules apply, right, where he can't die until everyone in this family dies. Why is he like, oh, I'm so old, I can't help you? I'd be like, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to make sure you're eating a healthy breakfast, you need to freaking, brush your teeth, floss, like all that stuff. Like I would be helping them so much because, like, hey, if they live, then I live. Like, what are you doing? I didn't understand that. And then, like, yeah, just in the interest of self-preservation, I don't know why more people were more motivated to make other family members live. Like,
that's fair. But the standout, like, I thought the Colt cast did a great job, but the one who was channeling Kieran Culkin through the whole movie was the standout for me. I loved that guy. It was funny. He was funny. He brought comedy to this, which they've all been on some levels funny. Final Destination 2 is my favorite out of the series, and then 1 and this are somewhere like close to each other, and then the rest. But yeah, only 2 geeks today, Jamie. You should join us. But yeah, I don't want to say I was surprised, because before we went into the movies, well, first off, I texted Liz, and I'm like, this movie has a 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, Final Destination has a 96 on Rotten Tomatoes. And then as I'm going into the theater, Autumn had just seen it, and she texts me and goes, it was awesome. And I'm like, oh, expectations. Like, you don't want to go into a movie that you already have high expectations for. And then, but it delivered on my horror like spirit. I had just finished binging them all, and I like 3 and 5 for what they are, but 1 and 2 are definitely a standout. For some reason, I hate 4. I don't know why. It's the same movie as like the rest of them, but for some reason I hate 4. 4 sucks. But
yeah, I mean, it's the same reason. Like I don't like Tokyo Drift. It's like, yeah, like they're all like cheesy Fast and Furious movies. Like what are you? Final Destination. I'm gonna give it like a 2 out of 5 because it is, at the end of the day, a Final Destination movie. But I did have fun, so like there's that.
Like I said, I rate
didn't. You know what it didn't do though? It didn't. After I watched the first one, when I came out of that, I was like doing the thing that they were doing in this movie, like, oh no, that rake could fall down. It's going to cause this person to trip into that. And then the fire hydrant's going to go off, and then the friggin' someone's going to spit out the toothpick, and the fire hydrant water's going to carry the toothpick straight through my ears and kill me. I didn't get that feeling after this one. I was pretty just like, okay, let's go home. I'm rating this guy based on the fact that it is a Final Destination movie and what I expect out of a Final Destination, and going by that, I give it a 4 out of 5. Like, if I'm ranking it as a normal movie compared to other movies, it'd be closer to a 3. But as far as what I wanted going into the theater and and we had a fun theater. It was like being in a Star Wars movie. People were cheering, clapping, talking back. Like, I miss that. And we don't get that anymore because granted, it's been 14 years. So we kind of had, people have been pent up for Final Destination. Like, we're ready for another one. And we get Star Wars every like 6 months now that we don't get that same like cheering and everything. And I miss it in movies. And it wasn't too much is the other thing too. Like, it was just the right amount of like comments that you're hearing from from down the way or whatever, and still enjoying the movie. So yeah, like that was a good time. Like, it didn't go full chicken jockey.
Mm-hmm. Spoilers are over, everybody. Don't talk about Fast and Furious movies. To be fair, there are some better than others. Yeah, she loves the Fast and Furious.
I've seen every Fast and the Furious movie. Like, don't talk to me about not talking to me about Fast and Furious movies, all right? What do you mean, you people? Yeah, but yeah, like as I was saying, like why hate on Tokyo Drift? Like when it's just another Fast and Furious movie. I wasn't even hating on it.
So, are you caught up on Andor?
No, because they dropped the last 3 episodes 2 days ago. So I still need to watch 10, 11, and 12. Yeah, the last episode I watched was the Battle of not Gondor, but whatever that planet, that fashion planet, the Gucci. It was the Gucci planet.
Well, now that it's Scott calls it Space France, I think.
Space France. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that. So yeah, like they just got done destroying Space France, and no more baguettes for you. But yeah, it's I am loving it. I am loving Andor. I just can't ever seem to be on top of it. It always takes me an extra week to get through everything. But no, it's so good. And like, oh yeah, K2 got introduced at the end of the last episode that I saw. So I'm like, here we go. Like, he's my favorite robot in all of Star Wars.
I have not. So I was waiting for season 2 to be over because I want to binge it all. I have not seen any of it. So
my bad.
I'll forget. So it's over now. I'm going because Rogue One is my favorite Star Wars movie, as everybody knows. I'm going to binge it all. And I'm going to go into Rogue One because I have a feeling, judging by the title of the final episode, because I'm watching Scott's reviews as I'm editing them and stuff, so I know kind of what's happening, and I know that Urso's name is in the title of the final, so I'm sure it's going to roll right into Rogue One, kind of like Rogue One rolled right into A New Hope, and I cannot wait to start the show because I've not heard one bad word about it.
It's good. It's good. It's so good. This is some of the best Star Wars you're ever going to see. And guess what? There's no freaking Jedi in it. Guess what? There's no freaking Skywalkers in it. Like, how awesome is that? Let's go. No, I am loving Andor.
She's right. I watch enough TV to forget everything Max just said. It is so true. I have to take notes now when I watch TV.
No, but I am loving Andor. I definitely recommend it. And it's also just good television. You know, like if you're not hyper into Star Wars, it's just good television. So yeah, I'm gonna be sad when it's over, but I'm also glad that they're like, this is it. We've told this story, and we're gonna move on from here. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait. I'm all for it. But one of the things that I am really excited about, it's my most anticipated movie of the year, and they just dropped the first officially full trailer, and I have already seen part of this, and there's nothing that I don't think you have to be worried about, Max, as far as spoilers go. So why is it not letting me share this?
Well, no, Classic 3 Geeks. Definitely should have tested this before we started.
It's fine. I mean, I will figure it out.
Yeah.
But it's Superman, guys.
Superman!
I cannot wait to check this out. And, well, here we go.
Here we go.
First off, I love the music.
All right.
Are you being serious right now?
And Rachel Brosnahan as Lois Lane is just stellar casting.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I like that guy as Superman.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
What's she in?
Superman.
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yep.
Yeah, you can see the casting now, right?
Yeah.
Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions.
That's funny. Okay, let him look.
Stop the war.
He's like, I stopped a work. What do you want me to do?
Not maybe.
Yeah.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're going to be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of the United States.
I wasn't representing anybody except for me.
Around
and doing good.
I would question question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People
I'm-
are going to die.
I'm fascinated that we're going to get President Luthor. I kind of like that. We have not had that yet. I'm assuming by the way she's talking.
The only thing I've seen as with President Luthor is the Batman and Superman cartoon that they came out with, which was dope.
Cool, I'll have to check those out.
Dog.
Choices.
Look at the doll, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is everything that I've loved about the Superman comic books over the years.
It looks like
Who you are.
ooh, look at old Pa Kent.
And it's the comic books I grew up with, because in the Death of Superman, that entire run when we were younger, Pa Kent was alive. Like, that was a thing in our generation. Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman.
Conversation.
I love Nathan Fillion too. I want that action figure.
Oh, it'll be available. That's for sure.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
Oh man. No, this looks dope. I'm down for this. This makes me excited for all of DC. If they're gonna make again, like, hey, if it's good, there's that. It looks good, looks solid. I really like this. But if this is what we can expect from DC movies going forward, let's go. Go. Hopefully it's good.
James Gunn has given us the Suicide Squad, which a lot of people liked. Peacemaker, and then now this. Like, there's no reason to doubt him. Like, as long as this movie
Guardians
delivers. I meant
and Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, I meant DC, but yeah, fair.
But yeah,
Jamie says, I love her. I love that show. I think it ended when it needed to end, but I did love that show, and I just love watching her do the stand-up. I thought she did really, really well, and that's not an easy thing to pull off, especially like if you're not. Yeah, I think her voice is great in this as well. Guy Gardner is the ultimate guy you love to hate. Oh my God, Nathan Fillion. And then she writes, of course.
Yeah, but, man, two things that made it off of Krypton: a boy and his dog.
Like, you can see it, man. You can see, like, the child in me just, like, so happy. Like, this year it kicks ass so far. And I get a Superman movie. Oh, yes. Let's go. James Gunn Superman movie.
Yeah, for sure. I'm down. Creature Commandos also to throw on the list of James Gunn stuff. Creature Commandos is dope.
Mm-hmm. So far he's doing it. We'll see what happens. I know the only other DCU movie I think that's finished filming is they just finished Supergirl.
Okay.
So I don't know, like, if anything else is going on right now, but so far there's that in the can. I like how, he doesn't announce them until they're ready to shoot.
Yeah, like it's too much information, and I've said this before, like, we need to go back to a time where, hey, you go up and do a thing, and then when it's done, you're like, okay, I've done my thing. It's available for you. Not like, they're, doing whole conventions and they're going to, like, announce into 2057, like, what movies they're planning on making. And, I'm good, man. Just let me know when you've done a thing.
I don't even know what you're playing in the year 3000. I'm not going to be here anymore. Yeah. Just entertain me while I'm still here.
Hey, hey, go do your thing, and then come back and tell me. Like, I don't need to, like, oh, I'm planning this and this and this and that, and then it turns out that freaking what's Kang's name? What the Kang the Conqueror's
the actor
name?
Jonathan Majors.
The actor Jonathan Majors. Yeah. Hey, we're planning all these movies. Yeah, like, we're gonna do all these things, and then it turns out Jonathan Majors is a freaking asshole. And then what? Like, okay, just chill out.
But
that's all I got to say. I'm happy that James Gunn is like, you know what? We're not just pre-approving scripts. We're going to make sure everything's good to go before we start a thing. And then you can just wait until we put the thing out and then you'll get to know about it. Like, I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too. But what else? Have you seen anything else lately that's any good?
So I just watched The Accountant. I actually did I talk about this already?
No, we talked about it a little bit before.
Okay. Okay. I'm losing my mind here. Okay. I watched The Accountant 2 with Ben Affleck and John Barenthal, and it was all right. It was fun. It's your mid-level action movie, but I don't know. Ben Affleck's Rain Man is kind of not great. It's not I don't know. his autism guy is not great, but the movie's fine. The movie is a lot of fun. I think it's funnier than you would think it is, which is great. And I think I like this one better than the first one. Well, I know I do, because the first one is entirely forgettable, and at least this one has the chemistry of Ben Affleck and John Barenthal, and they need to do buddy cop. They need to be a buddy cop duo, just making, not even in the same continuity. They just need to make different buddy cop movies together. No, it's so good. John Barenthal's funny Punisher is awesome.
Their press tour has been pretty funny too. Because they asked Daredevil who his favorite Punisher was, and he said me. And Affleck's like, I didn't pick my Daredevil.
You can tell that they're having fun together, and that comes through. So yeah, absolutely, I believe it. I really do hope that they do something else, because they really work well together. I mean, John Barenthal has been kind of playing this guy. As far as the action is concerned, he's kind of typecast as that now. He's kind of action at war, he's really subdued war guy, But no, he gets to do a little more comedy in this one, and John Barenthal can do comedy, so I'm here for it. I dig it.
Well, guys, today's podcast is brought to you by Spavia. It's all about you. From soothing massages and glowing skincare to rejuvenating body treatments, every service is personalized just for your needs. Unwind in their peaceful retreat room with a warm aromatherapy neck pillow, exotic teas, and calming music. I and Justin went, not together, and it was, I've never been to a spa, never had a massage. And we should go get a couples massage would be great. It was everything that I'd heard about.
The Thruples massage.
That's right. Dreams came true that day. I was relaxed, and I didn't even know how to relax. They put you in a room with peaceful music, and I don't have my phone with me because I had it in the locker, and I'm I don't know how to do this. I need my phone.
You got anxiety from relaxing.
Yeah. I don't know what's happening on Facebook right now.
Yeah, the FOMO.
It was nice.
FOMO kicked in.
Unplugging was very nice.
We're gonna go as a throuple. We're gonna hold hands and get massages, and it's gonna be awesome.
I'm down. I am absolutely down. So I'll pull up some more topics and stuff, but Max pitched the idea of pairing a movie that's in theaters.
I'm just a little sad that nobody else showed up to this one. I really wanted to hear everyone else's freaking double features, but yeah, sorry. Go.
I'm surprised. I don't know where Justin is. I don't know if he had already told us he wasn't coming, or if this is a new establishment, because he went to the big concert in Columbus where he saw Metallica and Linkin Park, and I wanted to hear about it because one, I didn't know Linkin Park was in town. I really want to see them, but I want to hear about that experience.
Yeah, that would be dope. Dang, Metallica too. I'd go see Metallica. That's what's up.
But the one I came up with, because it's kind of fresh in my mind. So a movie in theaters would be Final Destination, and the one that I would pair it up with, it would be Evil Dead 2. And it took me a lot of time to really sit down and think about this, because like Final Destination, Evil Dead 2 is 100% what it's supposed to be. There is nothing about that movie that's not supposed to, like, it's exactly what it needs to be. Like, I had thought about pairing Final Destination with like Happy Death Day, but it was kind of too on the nose. But Evil Dead 2 is kind of like slightly different.
I think the only thing more on the nose than that would be like Final Destination, whatever this one was. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that would be the only any of the other Final Destinations paired with this one is way too on the nose.
My daughter came home and goes, my friend wants to go see Sinners and Final Destination at the theater on Saturday. And I'm like, that's a good double feature. I said, to see Sinners first and then go see Final Destination. That way.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I would, because Sinners is a little bit more dense than Final Destination. So you go see Sinners and then Final Destination, you can kind of let loose. And
no. I got to go see Sinners last, dude. I got to have all that fresh in my mind when I'm leaving to carry me off into the dreamland, dude. No, there's no way. There's no way I would watch Final Destination before watching Sinners. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That's doing yourself a disservice. You're watching the better movie first.
You want to see Sinners first?
No, okay. Sinners comes last.
You just said there's no way I'm seeing Final Destination before I see Sinners. That's why you like confused me, because I thought your argument was the other way.
No. Sinners last. Final Destination is okay and it's kind of funny or whatever, but like, no, see the better movie last.
They ended up going to see Final Destination today, and they're going to go see Sinners on a different day. But
see, better movie last.
I'm proud of her for wanting to go see Sinners. So like, good for you, Kylie. And I'm like, you're going to go see Final Destination without me? I'm like, I invited you first.
You're not cool, bro.
I'm not, man. I stopped being cool like a year ago.
You're not lit, as the kids say. You don't have the. I guess you wouldn't. It's your daughters. You don't want the rids, but you don't have the rids.
I don't.
You're a skibidi toilet, as the kids say.
And then another one I came up with, I'll do two real quick. And it's kind of on the nose, Sinners and From Dusk Till Dawn. Like, it's like right there for you for the taking. It's like the perfect double feature, literally.
No, because it's like the same movie twice. Except Sinners is better. You gotta go see Sinners last. But yeah, that's okay. But that'd be okay though. That'd still be fun. This will be a really good time. But yeah, like I wouldn't want to see like the same two movies. All right. I'm gonna make one up right now. I'm just kind of looking at movies that are in the theaters right now. And I think you gotta go see Black Widow Into Thunderbolts. I think if you're in the mood for Marvel movie, I think that it would have been cool because most of the people out of Thunderbolts are from Black Widow. So I think that would be a decent time. And I don't really even like Black Widow as a movie, but I did like the characters. The movie wasn't great, but I didn't like what they did to Taskmaster, and I didn't like most of the bullshit they came up with the movie. But like the chemistry was awesome. The characters were good.
I didn't ask you this when you did your review last week. Is Taskmaster better in the Thunderbolts?
Spoiler alert.
Hold on, throw it up there. Oh no, where's it at? There it is.
Okay, Taskmaster is in fucking 10 seconds of the Thunderbolts. The only reason that you could say the Taskmaster is better is because she's basically not in it. Fucking and why they did Taskmaster, which is such a cool character. Just a solid B villain. Why they did Taskmaster this way? You could have named that character anything else and it would have been fine. But no, you had to ruin Taskmaster. And I'm not talking about the gender swap, okay? I don't care that Taskmaster's a girl. It's the story. The story that you guys fucked. Oh God, Taskmaster. You had to mention it. You got me heated on that one.
I got to make a note. 30 minutes into the show, I got to pull for a clip. Max rants about Taskmaster.
They did Taskmaster so dirty. She dies in the first 10 minutes.
I did notice. I saw like the images of where she was in the trailer in certain scenes, and then they show like screen grabs of the actual movie, and she's not. I kind of like that because it makes you think like that she's in the whole movie, and they don't give that away in a sense.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, no, it sucks. Like they did that character dirty. Yeah, when the great shakeup happens, when after the Secret Wars or whatever is going to reset the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I really hope they take another crack at Taskmaster. And hey, like I don't care that they gender swap the Taskmaster. You can have that actress back. I think she's a good actress. I just think you gave her the wrong story to act, and it's such a waste of a good character. And stop killing your villains. Stop it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah. Whew, okay. Sorry. We're like freaking. Yeah. my one that I would I spent the week thinking about was I would love to see the double feature Oh Brother Where Art Thou into Sinners. And I know Sinners has been brought up a bunch already, but I think that both of those movies mesh so well in the time, they're both old timey kind of period pieces, but like the music is the main through line. I just love the music out of Oh Brother Where Art Thou, and then Sinners. Like I had to get like 8 songs off the soundtrack. Like it's really, really good, and I think that would just be a really fun time to see. Like a funny, very lighthearted, great, well scripted, well acted, very musical movie like Oh Brother Where Art Thou into Sinners, which is a little more rough and tumble, a little more bad boy, and a little more action, and still, again though, the music is a main point of it. And I think that would be a good time. I think that'd be a good time at the drive-in.
That is a good double feature. I can't wait till we open a drive-in. Like that is, I want to do that.
When we get there, and we own the movie theater that is also a drive-in movie theater, it's gonna be dope.
Oh my god! Oh Brother Where Art Thou. I've only seen that movie once, but I remember it very well, and that is a good. That's good. I like that.
Yeah, and it's like because I didn't know George Clooney could act that way. Like I never thought he was like I think the last thing I saw him in was the Batman. Okay, so to have him go from Batman, through all my days, but no, to see George Clooney just so good, and then freaking oh god, what's the dude's name? I'm blanking on his name. Oh,
John Goodman.
John Goodman's cameo was freaking wonderful. John Turturro and Tim Blake Nelson in this movie, and freaking Holly Hunter. She's so good in this movie. But no, it's just solid. It's jam packed. And then you go from Oh Brother Where Art Thou into Sinners, and then like you get all the same good stuff. And at the end of that one, they machine gun Klansmen to death. So it's like just a masterpiece.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Oh Brother Where Art Thou is such a dope movie. I can watch that movie anytime. It's so good.
All right, got any more?
Not really. I mean, like I'm looking at like stuff that's out right now, and then like I don't know, like I just don't care. I wouldn't want to go see this anyway. Like even as a double feature, I don't want to go. But, we could do a Josh Hartnett double feature of Lucky Number 11 into Fight or Flight.
Nice. Have you seen Fight or Flight yet?
I have not, but it is a Josh Hartnett movie, and I thought I could come up with a quick double feature off of it.
I liked the last Josh Hartnett movie. What was that movie called? The M. Night Shyamalan movie. Mike recommended it, which was surprising. No, it's the one in the arena. Shoot, I can't believe I'm blanking on the name, because I did like that movie quite a bit. And I was surprised because it's M. Night Shyamalan.
Right? And that was the twist.
Yeah. Trap. The twist is you like it.
I haven't seen that one. Oh, poor M. Night.
Wow, just make better things.
Yeah, like that's all. That's all. Mission
It's
Impossible. Obviously, you compare Mission Impossible with any of the Mission Impossibles. But I don't know. I think I would go the last Bourne movie, the Bourne movie with Hawkeye in it.
Legacy.
Yes, I would pair that one with the Mission Impossible movie.
I haven't seen that one. I am stoked because I haven't seen a Mission Impossible movie in theaters in a long time, and I'm looking forward to seeing this new one because I really, really liked Dead Reckoning.
Dude, you know what though? Like, it's such an interesting feeling. I always think it's good to, like, when you're experiencing a thing, try to look at yourself from the outside and, like, analyze how this thing is affecting you. Because I feel left behind on the Mission Impossible series. I feel like there's just been too much that I haven't seen for me to go watch this movie. And that is a weird feeling for me.
I mean, it's only like, there's only like, what, 6 movies? Is this the 7th or is this the 8th?
I don't even
like, it doesn't seem like a lot, like, compared to, like, Marvel, where there's 397 movies. This,
yeah.
I mean, 8 movies. It's like, yeah, you could do. I hadn't seen the one before Dead Reckoning.
Well, I mean, like, up
Reckoning.
to a point, it doesn't matter, right? So it's not like you even got to watch, like, the first, 4? And then, like, now it's like the last few of them have been, like, very much connected to each other, right?
Mm-hmm. I think this one
I feel like the
connects
first
to
3,
all of them.
Well, I feel like the first 3 didn't really have anything, like, to do with anything. It was more Bondian, where, like, nobody cared about who was in the last movie.
Mission Impossible has to be the only franchise that started out great but dipped and then got great again. 100%. And that's, I mean, a lot of that has to do with Tom Cruise.
Yeah, I mean, Mission Impossible 2 is hot garbage.
Because he kind of...
It roller coastered. It was a slow start up a high hill and then a quick drop.
Yeah, and the fourth one's when it all got back to being, like, hot, and that's, I think, when Cruise took it by the balls and, like, ran with it.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm going to strap myself to a plane. I'm going to strap myself to a rocket.
Yeah, I'm going to hold my breath for, like, 3 minutes. I think that was one of them.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. That dude wants to die making a movie. And also, I'm also here for it. I hope they release the footage when it happens.
It's probably in his contract that they have to.
Oh, that would be dope. That would be so dope. Hey, good on you, Tom Cruise. Like, I mean, this is how you want to go. I feel like we should respect that.
He liked MI2 for the Metallica song.
Dude, okay. I'm with you. Okay, I like that song. I like that song. And it's time to disappear. Yeah, like, that song gets hate. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Yeah, let's go. And I hope you're not just being snarky and sarcastic. I'm going to take you at your word because it was written down, and the way I read it, you and I both love this song. All right, don't disappoint me.
Trying to see what else is out in theaters that I've seen, so I can come up with one on the fly.
But I mean, I would do. I don't know if Novocaine is still in theaters, but I would do Crank into Novocaine. That would also be a lot of fun.
That would be good. Novocaine was so good. It's on Paramount Plus right now for free. If you've got Paramount Plus, guys, go watch it. Do yourself a favor and just enjoy the ride that Jack Quaid and the director and everybody involved takes you on, because it's wild.
I had another. Are you thinking of another one?
I'm thinking of a lot of things.
Oh, okay. So I heard Plane with Gerard Butler was good, but like I just let that one completely pass me by because it was named Plane.
And it had Gerard Butler in it? No, I like Gerard Butler.
He's good in some stuff. Gerard Butler is this weird. He's sort of like a Liam Neeson. You know, he's like a young Liam Neeson in that, like, they just kind of put him in these movies, and he's always like the same guy, but he's never like the same. He's never the same guy, but he's always like the Gerard Butler guy. You know, like, he's like, he's the same as Jean-Claude Van Damme.
I need to watch more Gerard Butler then, because I love Jean-Claude Van Damme, and I cannot wait to bring back like, Van Damme Nation.
But you know how Van Damme is like always the same guy.
Yeah, I mean he is. Or sometimes he plays twins, and those are two different guys. No, they're the same guy.
No, though they're the same guy. Like they're both that guy. They're both Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like there's no, you know, I would love to meet Jean-Claude Van Damme like, cause like, what if he's totally different? You know, like, what if he's just like a regular person?
he's really Australian.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes. We do need to bring back Van Damme Nation. That was one of my favoritely named podcasts that I mean, I'm tooting my own horn, but
we can't let Bloodsport 2 kill the dream.
You know, like, don't do it. Don't let it hold you back. Oh my goodness, no! Like, let's go.
I do like Hard Target, Daniel Snow, but okay. So there's two answers to this. Some of Van Damme's like best acting has been in some of his newer stuff. So like, you know, Expendables 2, I would say, is one of his best performances. Then he did a movie with oh my god, I can't. I'm blanking on everybody's names today. I never do that.
Yeah,
but the guy from Double Take that wasn't Eddie Griffin. You know who I'm talking about?
Orlando Jones.
Orlando Jones. He did a movie with Orlando Jones where he played a bad guy, and that was pretty solid. But no, my favorite Van Damme movie is Nowhere to Run, with little Kieran Culkin. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's it was Orlando Jones. Okay.
I know Keanu Reeves is the same. He's the same guy in everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's Neo. That's the Matrix, though. You know, like that's why Keanu Reeves being in the Matrix just makes so much sense, because it's like he's just messing with he's just seeing all the green lines go up and down, and he's just inserting himself into it.
Yeah, I mean, John Wick is just Ted with guns. I mean,
excellent.
With Bill.
Oh.
What's up, Fred? How you doing,
like,
buddy? Who's mine?
Oh yeah, no, mine's all scraggly. Mine is my beard loses every time. That's
Max has been growing his beard since he was 8. So I mean,
yeah, it's been a very, very slow process, and like it kind of looks. I kind of give mustache, but if you could actually see this, that's not happening. It's really bad. My beard is awful. So yeah, it surrenders immediately in this fight. It surrenders immediately in any fight. Like
Russell Crowe's kind of becoming that guy too, that just plays the same.
Russell Crowe. Well, yeah, like it sucks though, because like Russell Crowe, like I feel like he was a solid actor for a little while there.
So was Liam Neeson.
Yeah. Sure. I like Liam Neeson in comedy. I think he has great timing. I don't think he's a very good actor.
Is my favorite Liam Neeson thing ever.
That's the whole reason they got him doing the Naked Gun, right?
Yeah,
Like that's it.
Can I buy these tricks?
That was so yeah. I was led to believe that they were only for children. And just to keep that straight face the whole fucking time. I don't know, like, okay, in Ted though, when they're in the scenes with Ted, what are they reacting to? Do they have a bear there? Like, is it like a Teddy Ruxpin, or is it like a green ball?
I think it's a green ball. That's usually what it is.
Okay. No, or like, I mean, like, did they put like a little person into a bear outfit and then he's Ted for, you know, like, just to make everything look good, and then they just replace him with a cartoon Seth MacFarlane?
Yeah. You're right. There is a lot of money in becoming the once star and then doing anything like the Liam Neeson and everybody.
Yeah, I mean, because Nick Cage is out there grinding. Nick Cage is out there grinding. Okay,
Oh,
that guy.
Sorry, finish your thought and then I'll tell you.
No.
I
was gonna say like and it's true. Like the thing with Nick Cage is though, sometimes you get this diamond of a Nick Cage movie, right? You like every now and again, like all the things line up, and he is just glorious in a thing. But then a lot of the time, it's like he's here to work. Like he's just Nick Cage, the guy acting. And he's like, he needs this money and he does not care. But sometimes like that. So that's why you got to watch like every one, because sometimes it's like, holy shit, that movie was dope. Pig was dope.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about like Mandy and a bunch of his stuff lately. But did you see they made a Nobody 2? Comes out this summer.
Oh yeah, I love Nobody, the first one. So yeah, I'm down. I hope it doesn't suck.
I don't think we'll ever get a Love Hurts 2, which makes me sad.
Nah, but that's fine. But he can. Let's just get him in more movies. That's like I don't need to see the Love Hurts universe. That place is generic as fuck. But
yeah, I mean he was the only reason to watch that movie.
Yeah, but Marshawn Lynch was dope. Marshawn Lynch was dope in that movie. But it's I can deal without that. But yeah, let's get him. If we want to go everything everywhere all at once, 2, I'm down for that.
That'd be fascinating. I wonder where they'd go with it. If I was the lead singer of a metalcore band, my band name would be Bald Carnival.
That's dope. That's dope. I like it.
What do you think, Max? What would be the name of my metalcore band?
No, I like the Bald Carnival is amazing. There's so many hidden meanings in that. It's a Bald Mix-a-Lot.
That'd be my rapper name. That's a good one. Bald Mix-a-Lot. I like that too.
No.
No, for a rapper name, not for metal band.
No, it's not good for that either. Oh my goodness. No, that's that's terrible. That's a terrible name. I'm sorry.
You know me too well, but man, this has been fun. It's been a while since we've done this, the two of us.
Dude, yeah, like just hanging out with my boy Jay. This has not been bad. I did want to hear everyone else's double features though, so that's what I'm sad about. But
hey, chat, let us know what your double feature would be. I don't care if it's something in theaters or not. Just give us 2 movies that you would watch maybe this weekend back to back.
If the movie drive-in though, we're gonna in our imaginary world, you're getting to go to the perfect drive-in. What 2 movies do you want to see at the drive-ins? And for some reason, it's dark the whole time.
The Grandpa Hammers. Jesus.
Yeah, so hit us up, chat, with those, because I'm also interested. I really wanted to, I'm missing out on some double features. I want
would be.
Let's go to the movies.
I want more old movies on the big screen. Daniel Snow says Lethal Weapon 3 and 4. I go against that and go 2 and 3 personally, just because Lethal Weapon 4 is funny. It is a very funny movie. It's funnier than any of the other ones, but it's not a great movie. And I think 2 and 3 are great. Well, 3's not great, but it's good. But 2 and 3, I think, for me personally, out of those 2.
Which one was Diplomatic Immunity?
2.
Yeah, 2. 1
and then
2.
3 is when Pesci becomes a real estate agent with the bleached blonde hair.
Yeah. Now I'd go 1 and 2. Because I mean, like 2 has but you'll blick. I mean, Let's two is the first appearance of Joe Pesci, right?
Yeah.
And they fuck you at the blank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, two is gold. One, I had to include one if I'm going to see a Lethal Weapon double feature because it's the genesis of it, and I don't know. I definitely like one more than I like four. Three is just kind of in the middle for me. I could do give or take three, but I don't want to watch four.
Fred says Lost Boys and
Lost
Over the
Boys.
Edge. I don't know Over the Edge, but I just pulled it up, and I think I'm going to have to check this movie out. But Lost Boys is it is a fun movie.
I've never seen either of those movies.
Oh, you never seen the Lost Boys with the Coreys and
no.
Kiefer?
Yeah, that's the vampire one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
not really a horror movie, but yeah, no,
yeah, I like it.
I might have to do that, Fred. I might have to do that double feature because I haven't seen Lost Boys in years, and I like I said, I've never seen Over the Edge. And I'll definitely have to check that out. Jamie says Gran Torino and OG Fast and Furious. I get it. She's very much a car lady.
Okay. No, yes, I'm down for this. And in that order, is that how you want to do it? Because the Gran Torino is so heavy. That movie, to go from that into Fast and the Furious is golden.
Well, hold on. I think she means Gran Turismo. Is that right, Jamie? The car one, or do you mean the one with? Okay, yeah.
Clint Eastwood.
No, she meant Gran Turismo or Gran Torino.
I mean, Gran Turismo was actually better than I like that movie. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Gran Torino. Wow.
Yeah. No, that's. Let's go to the movies. All right, that's a let's go to the movies for me. I think that would, because I would just be laughing the whole time. I would be laughing the whole time sitting through Gran Torino, knowing that we're going to watch Fast and the Furious next. It just makes everything so ridiculous. Like, we go from this old man and his growth finally as a person. Dude, I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Fred likes your name, Jamie. Quick plug, guys. Tomorrow, Jamie and I are live at 7 p.m. on this YouTube channel talking everything that we've watched this week, and there was a lot of finales. I'm super excited to get into it. She says another one of her double features would be Death Race and the Fast and Furious. Okay. Which one?
The
Stallone or Statham?
The original.
Yeah.
I'm down either way. Yes, I'm down.
And then Fred says he's looking forward to the new Karate Kid. You know, Fred, we were talking a little bit about expectations and stuff and how people are not surprised anymore. I was in the theater when they played the Karate Kid trailer for Legend, and there was a lady in the background who was like, they're making another, she was legitimately excited. She had no clue a new Karate Kid movie was coming out. And I was happy for her because I remember discovering movies in the theater and being so excited.
Yeah, I think of this movie as yet another ploy for Jason to try to get me to watch Cobra Kai because he keeps on telling me that it's good and I refuse to believe him. But I am going to watch this movie. I am genuinely excited to go see it because they actually acknowledge that they're doing Kung Fu for the first time in Karate Kid history. I mean, it's only been 2 movies where they did Kung Fu, but at least this time they're saying, hey, we're doing Kung Fu. It's something entirely different from karate. But I'm down. I think I just hope the fighting is badass. I just want to see excellent Kung Fu stuff. Iron Fist.
Yeah, cast the kid in Karate Kid as Iron Fist. I mean, granted that he does a good job in this movie.
Yeah. No, look. I'm already seeing the trailer for this movie means that kid is more qualified to be Iron Fist than friggin' Finn Jones. Again, no disrespect to you as a person, Finn. I think you might be a cool dude, but Iron Fist was garbage, bro. That was garbage. You don't know Kung Fu. That's not your fault. You know, whoever told you that you need to know kung fu at some point in your life? Nobody. But you know, like they don't have the Matrix. You can't Keanu Reeves just I know kung fu. Like that doesn't work.
I do like how they like backdoored the Jaden Smith and Jackie Chan to fit into the overall universe with Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, you know, I'm down. I just wish that they would have called him the Kung Fu Kid. Like that's it. It can still be in the Karate Kid, like, you know, genealogy or whatever, but like no one does. There's not one bit of karate done in that movie. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, everybody, like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. We'll be back next Saturday with hopefully the rest of us, but who knows? Maybe it'll be Max and I again because this was fun.
Yeah, this was fun.
Yeah, guys, have a great night, and we will talk to y'all soon.
Recycle your droids. Oh, that was.
OG Taken and John Wick, that's a good
John
one.
Wick. Yes. No, she's good. She could be, when we get our theater, she could be a programming director for sure. What do you think?
Yeah. I'm surprised she saw the old Death Race from like the 70s or 80s. Good for you, Jamie.
Yeah. No, that movie's dope.